Privyet, comrades. How are you? I want to do something on the fly here. I want to do a video about Samantha Smith. This is somebody that I hear a lot about from from my Russian friends, and I vaguely remember this. Vaguely remember it. Samantha Smith would have been 2 years younger than me if she was still alive. She was an American schoolgirl, peace activist, a child actress who became famous in the Cold War era. The Cold War being the United States and Soviet Union. In 1982, Smith wrote a letter to newly appointed General Secretary Yuri Andropov and received a personal reply and an invitation to visit the Soviet Union, which she accepted. Her doing this kind of gave her the goodwill ambassador. She'd be known as America's youngest ambassador, participating in peacemaking activities in Japan. She wrote a book about her visit to the Soviet Union, and she co-starred in a television series called Lime Street before she died at the age of 13 in the Bar Harbor Airline Flight 1808 plane crash. I hear a lot from the Russian folks saying, am I familiar of Samantha Smith? I remind them of Samantha Smith. They worry about my safety from what happened to Samantha Smith. And it's very touching and nice. Samantha Smith, I remember vaguely as a kid. It didn't get a lot of coverage here for obvious reasons. But I don't think a lot of people know who Samantha Smith is, right? I really don't. I know a lot of Americans don't know who she is, and I think it's important to remember her. I think she is the the first awakening of my generation. I think she was a lover and defender of Russia. I think she just wanted peace. She didn't understand why America is doing what it is doing. I understand why. I understand why, because we've been co-opted by the globalists, right? We have been co-opted by the globalists. The America that was founded by the founding fathers does not exist anymore. What controls it now is the Club of Rome, the Bilderbergers, the New World Order, the Bohemian Grove, these clandestine groups who don't want to do the will of the people. And I think it is my job and my fellow Americans' job to confront this, right? We need to confront this, and we need to fix this. If we don't fix this, what will happen will be our doom. We have the illusion of freedom, but where we live is really just a gold cage, a very comfortable gold cage. We need to awaken from our slumber and take back this nation, right? We need to take back the nation, and we need to identify people like John McCain and Lindsey Graham and vote them out of office. These are people here placed by the New World Order, trying to shape America's resources and agenda to advance their agenda. John McCain, my senator, comes from a line of crookedness. His father-in-law was Irish mob, who was a felon, but yet got the largest Budweiser distributorship in the world. How is that possible? Did you know if you're a felon, you cannot get a liquor license unless you're the father-in-law, right? And then John McCain sat on the government oversight committee of alcohol. Your wife owns the largest beer distributor, and you're now sitting in on alcohol matters. People hold up John McCain as a war hero because he got captured in Vietnam. He's not a war hero. He's not a war hero, okay? And I know that this is going to make a lot of Americans mad when they hear this. But Arizona, man, where I live, that plaque of the flag right over there, I love Arizona. I love America. Let's start taking America back. Let's get back to what the founders called for. The Monroe Doctrine. The Monroe Doctrine. basically says, listen, don't pick my pocket, don't break my leg. We have no problem. It's none of our business. Just leave us alone. We need to do that because this is getting ridiculous. This is absolutely getting ridiculous. I'm not going to stop talking about it. We're going to expand our efforts to talk about it, and we're going to do our best to confront this. On a side note, I have a petition up on change.org about let's stop sending money to Pakistan. Let's stop it, right? Please join me in that. You can find the video in the, over there somewhere in the playlist, and join me in that. And let's start getting serious about some stuff, right? I know Guardians of the Galaxy is a lot of fun, America, but let's think about the future, okay? Let's try to dictate the future, not have the future dictate to us. I'll catch you guys later. Peace and much love. The Professor.